The reason I said we should start from the basics is because of those that do not even understand anything about cryptocurrency and blockchain. Okay, and even if you do, I'll take it step by step here so that when you hear people talk about cryptocurrency, at least you'll be able to blend in. You will have something to say, you have something to offer. And for we that are into Platin Coin, it will make your business very easy for you to sell to people, okay, and then to be able to show them the value we have in Platin Coin. So I welcome you all to tonight's presentation. I'm your host. My name is Kike Lomo Ayodele, and tonight we'll be talking about the basics of cryptocurrency and of course blockchain technology. If you have a pen and a paper, please write. What is cryptocurrency? The word crypto is a Greek word which means hidden, and of course, currency is money, a legal tender that is used in exchange for goods and services. You can also define cryptocurrency as a digital asset that is designed to work as a medium of exchange that uses cryptography to secure its transaction. I really am not comfortable with my background noise. Just give me a few minutes. Let me look for a better place to stay. All right. It's a digital asset. So just the way you buy land, the way you buy properties, the way you buy shares, you buy all these things and you see them as assets. That is the way cryptocurrency is. Some people will tell you, no, it's a scam, that thing, don't mind all those people with virtual money and all of that. Yesterday, I told you people, the coin market capitalization of cryptocurrency is $670 billion. And the question is, how much do you have in that space? So if you keep calling it a scam, it doesn't stop those that are making money to make money. Okay, it doesn't stop them from making money. All right, so it's better you open your mind and learn. All right, open your mind and learn. I already gave you the definition and what it means. Now let me tell you the history of cryptocurrency. A man called Satoshi Nakamoto. He gave us a pseudonym. That's not his real name. In fact, we don't know if it's a man or a woman or a group of people. Somebody somewhere in 2008 got tired of this middleman or middleman payment system, that is the bank being in control of our money. So he decided to look for a peer-to-peer way which you can transact, which nothing will stop you from sending any money anytime or any amount of money anytime, whatever volume you wish to send. So it created a disruption in the money sector. This man created the first cryptocurrency. When you say cryptocurrency, some people tell you we don't know what it is. But when you tell them Bitcoin, of course, almost everybody must have heard of Bitcoin before. Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency ever created, and other coins that came after it, they are called altcoin, alternative coin. Okay, so it's the first cryptocurrency. He found a way that Satoshi Nakamoto found a way to build a decentralized digital cash system, a system which its network is powered by its users without having a third party, central authority, or middleman controlling it. Okay, and that's why since 2008, so many governments has been fighting it, because of number one, you cannot stop people in as much as cryptocurrency is built on blockchain and it's an open transaction. You cannot stop people from sending any amount they want to send. Okay, when we get to the advantages of cryptocurrency over fiat, you understand better. Okay, so that was why Satoshi Nakamoto created the first cryptocurrency, which is Bitcoin, so that we can send money to anybody in any part of the world, any amount at any time, okay, without any central authority regulate. He believes that it is your money, it's your hard-earned money, you have worked for it. And of course, you should be able to do whatever you wish with the money. All right. Now we know that this slide I just put together is not as detailed as the one I had. I don't know how that one disappeared from my system, but I'll try and put everything together as I teach. Okay, so cryptocurrency has its advantages over fiat money. All right, and we believe that it's going to replace fiat currency because number one, it is faster when you're making transactions. All right, it's about I think it's past 8 here in Nigeria. All right, if I want to send money to anybody, probably in South Africa, I can do that without having issues if I'm using cryptocurrency. I can send any amount, but and the money comes to you like 1, 2, 3. Especially modern day cryptocurrencies, that is the ones that came after Bitcoin. They have worked on the weaknesses Bitcoin has, and then their transactions are faster. Especially those ones that are not built on proof of works mathematical algorithms. I can't begin to explain all of that to you. This is just the basic class. Those that would desire advanced class, then we'll talk about that later. All right, so it's faster, it is secure. It is secure because it is built on blockchain technology. It has a very high security. Like I said, the users are anonymous, but the transactions are open. Everyone that connect with different laptops, network and whatever, if you connect to the blockchain, you will see all the transactions that are going on as I speak to you now on Bitcoin blockchain, on Platinum Coin blockchain, on Dash blockchain, on Ethereum blockchain. All those things are open, though you cannot see those that are the users, those that are doing the transactions are anonymous. All right. Now it has an advantage over fiat because it has low transaction fee. When you want to send money from Nigeria, or maybe someone is sending money to you from the US, it will first pass through their own central bank, then it will pass through our central bank. Every of these central banks and individual banks where you are getting this money from, they will charge their own fee. All right. But with cryptocurrency, the transaction fees are almost insignificant. They're almost insignificant. And they are in controlled supply. I need to explain this to you very well. What I mean by they are in controlled supply. The reason Bitcoin is going up today is because Bitcoin, the total Bitcoin that will ever be created is 21 million. Let me show you something. Maybe that would help explain this part very well. 1 minute. I want to go to the coin market and explain something to you people. Who is writing on my screen? Coin market. Oh, my father, my maker. Who is this person? Coin market capitalization is the place where you validate all cryptocurrencies. My internet is a little bit slow. Can you still see my screen? Mr. Awesome, can you still see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen, ma'am.
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, I want to show you something. This is coin market capitalization. Of course, it's supposed to be a topic on its own, but because of I said this class will take 5 days, but really I don't think we really need to stretch it for 5 days. We can do so much in 2-3 days. All right, here Any coin you find here, it shows that the blockchain community has accepted that coin and it's enlisted. When it's enlisted, it shows that there is easy convertibility. I want to use Bitcoin as a case study. You need to understand this particular one so that if somebody is telling you come and put your money in cryptocurrency, there are some things you really need to look out for before you say, okay, let me put my money in this thing. Is it my network that is slow? I think that network is slow. Yeah. Sorry guys. Okay. Okay, now understand this. I want to explain to you. Look at total supply, max supply. Max supply means I know when whenever I'm doing Platinum Coin presentation, I usually say something to you people. I usually tell you about white paper, that every cryptocurrency that is created comes with its own white paper. And in that white paper, everything about the cryptocurrency is written therein. The blockchain developer, the mathematical algorithm they use in creating that cryptocurrency, and of course, the total or the max supply of the cryptocurrency. What that means is the total volume of that coin that will ever be created. Now look at max supply of Bitcoin is 21 million. Look at circulating supply, 18,577,000. And before the last Bitcoin will ever be created, it will be 2140. Before the last Bitcoin will be created. It's in the year 2140. So you now see why Bitcoin is appreciating seriously. 12 years ago, so many people were not adopting Bitcoin. Okay, so the value was very low. But now, already in circulation, that is people transacting with this, traders making use of this, people that are already holding it, we have 18,577,000. And that's why one Bitcoin is about $22,000 today. From 10 cents 12 years ago, let me show you something. That will be going too fast. So let's leave that. Now, when they tell you it is in controlled supply, because it has a maximum supply, all right, it has the law of demand and supply sets in. The higher the demand, the higher the value. All right, so now there's more like on the market, there's scarcity of Bitcoin because so many people are holding Bitcoin. So to buy one Bitcoin, to get one Bitcoin, it's a little bit difficult. Unlike 12 years ago when it was very cheap, you can get 1,000 pieces of Bitcoin with $100. But today, just one piece of Bitcoin is 22,000 as of today's price, 22,000 US dollars. I hope it's getting clearer. So when they say it's in controlled supply, that means that coin is a seed. I usually tell people every cryptocurrency is a seed that has the ability to grow in value, provided when conditions around this are favorable. When conditions around it are favorable. So once you know the max supply of a cryptocurrency, and there are activities around that coin, it will tell you, it's an indicator if that coin will appreciate in value or not, if that coin will grow fast or not. Okay, maybe tomorrow when I'm teaching, I'll relate this to Platinum Coin, and I'll tell you why Platinum Coin will definitely hit 1,000 US dollars, 1,000 euros. I'll tell you the activity that is created around Platinum Coin that is already giving it value. Okay. All right. Let me go back to my slide. I hope you guys can still see my screen. Are we still together? Oh, I'm talking to myself alone. Can somebody please respond?
We are together. We are
We are
together.
We are
together.
together.
We are together.
Thank
We
you.
are
So
listening.
thank you. So
We,
they are in
we are
control.
together. Oh.
Thank you. So they are in controlled supply, and Bitcoin would, oh, it's rich, sorry. Its final number is
together.
2140. Now, uses of cryptocurrency. For those that are saying cryptocurrency is a scam, no, it's not. There are so many things you can use it for. All right, there's so many things.
They
Majorly,
are
every
together.
cryptocurrency that, thank you, sir, thank you, Pastor Robert. Every cryptocurrency that is created must have a particular purpose it has come to serve. Who is disturbing me? It
Can
has
you
it
mute
what
them, please?
I just did. It has a particular purpose it has come to serve. Like Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin as a payment gateway. He wanted to create a disruption in the payment system or in the financial system. Okay, he wanted a situation whereby when we want to send money to anybody, you can do it without any third party. You don't need anybody to do with your money whatever you want to do with it at whatever time you want to. Okay, like I know in the US there is a standing rule. There's a maximum amount of money you can send out of US or that you can withdraw or spend per day. In Nigeria we also know otherwise when you go beyond what you're supposed to, EFCC will start looking for you. Now, use of cryptocurrency, we use it for trading, personal spending, crowdfunding. Of course, it's more than these three, but I want to focus on these three. Trading, that's why you see that when you go to Binance, you go to Bittrex, you go to Bitcoin, you go to all those exchanges, you see traders. Probably those that bought Bitcoin when it was 13. Okay, let me know. Trading, that's when maybe you want to change Bitcoin to other smaller cryptocurrencies that are less than 1 cent or $1. And when those cryptocurrencies they move or appreciate in value, convert them back to Bitcoin. You keep moving your crypto back and forth, buying and selling. You do arbitrage, buy low, sell high. Okay, you keep moving back and forth until you are able to increase the volume of your Bitcoin, Ethereum, or whatever cryptocurrency you want to increase the volume. Okay, personal spending. Bitcoin is appreciating now because PayPal is test running Bitcoin, all right? And then people are using it as a payment gateway, using it to make payments, buy things, purchase things online. Crowdfunding, we have this in Platin Coin and other platforms too. They have crowdfunding where some people have a project, or maybe it's when someone is sick and you need to donate. You can actually use cryptocurrency for crowdfunding. And the beautiful thing is when it begins to appreciate in value, the quantity you have will determine how much you would make. All right. So if you have just one Bitcoin, all right, if it's $22,000 today, it's because it's just one you have. So when you have about 10, you multiply by 22. So most traders, they move their crypto back and forth because they want to increase the quantity first before it begins to appreciate in value. They don't have the ability to increase the value, but they have the ability to increase the quantity of coins they have. All right, there are so many other things that would make the value of a cryptocurrency increase in value. Value and volume, to be able to understand what I'm saying. All right, trading can be very profitable for both professionals and beginners. Cryptocurrency has very little barrier to entry. What is blockchain? Blockchain is an online ledger where all transactions are recorded and made visible to the whole network. I said this yesterday, it's just a balance sheet that is online. So many people, so many users, so many networks of the computers are connected to that blockchain. They can see the transaction that is ongoing. Cryptocurrencies are not secured by people or trust, but by complex mathematical equations. When a transaction is confirmed, it is set on a block. It can be reversed, hacked, or forged, as it is as it becomes a part of a permanent record of the historical transaction blockchain. Now, the word blockchain is because there is continuity. That's why it's called a chain. When a block is created, okay, before now, when Bitcoin miners solve mathematical puzzles, on the Bitcoin blockchain, the block that is created, the new block carries the hashtag of the previous one, and it is stamped on the new one. So when we tell you you cannot forge it, hack it, or reverse it, because once one block is taken out, you will know that there is a missing information. There is a missing information. Okay, so that's why it's called blockchain. It's a continuous thing. In fact, people use blockchain to pass down their will to their children, their grandchildren. People use it for land settlement. Okay, this land is for, you can use blockchain.
We cannot see what you are explaining, ma.
I'm only sharing my screen. What I'm explaining is in my head. But you can
Okay,
see, you
share the
can't see
screen
my
now.
screen. You can't see my screen.
We're only seeing the browser screen. We're not seeing the PowerPoint.
We're only seeing where you say market corp.
Oh, so sorry about that.
Yeah,
I'm
we can.
so sorry. Okay, let me share again. Thank you. Let me share again. Can you see it now?
Yes, we can see it now.
Okay, I'm so sorry about that. Okay.
Yes,
So,
I see it now.
thank you. So, I was talking about the blockchain and how it works. It's a continuous record. It's not only in cryptocurrency that blockchain is being used. Like I said yesterday, so many companies are making use of blockchain technology because of the high security it has and the fact that it can uphold transactions no matter how much or how many transactions you want to put on a blockchain, the blockchain can carry it. It's not like your computer that will say, oh, it can crash, blah, 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 blah. All right, you can also think of it as a chain or record stored in the form of blocks, which are controlled by one single authority. Now, how do you identify a real cryptocurrency that has potential growth? Number one, remember I said to you that on the coin market, we have more than 5,000 cryptocurrencies, but not all of them are valid. I remember in 2017, there is this coin, BitConnect coin. It made its way, I think it was among the first 10, and yet it crashed, okay? But I need you to understand this very well. It will help you sniff any cryptocurrency anyone is pitching to you. It will make you take the right decision. Some people put their money in cryptocurrencies some years back, and today nothing has happened, nothing is happening. They cannot even convert their money back to fiat. So now, for you to know a real cryptocurrency that has potential growth, number one, that coin must go through actual mining process. When we say actual mining, it means it must be created on a blockchain. It must go through creation process. Not that somebody will just come with one figure, anonymous thing, and tell you, okay, you are buying a coin, we call it Bitcoin, A coin. It must be created on a blockchain and must have gone through actual mining process. Secondly, it must be completely decentralized. Remember the reason Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin is because he wanted a decentralized payment system, a system where you can do a peer-to-peer kind of transaction, all right? So it must be completely decentralized and open source, that is end-to-end visibility that ensures transparency, security, and faster transactions. Take for instance, if let's say Madam Isabella tells me, Kike, I sent you money, I've sent you your Bitcoin, or maybe, yeah, she says, oh, I've sent the Bitcoin to you, I sent you $500 worth of Bitcoin. She cannot, if she's lying, the blockchain will expose her. If she's speaking the truth, the blockchain will validate it. How? All I need is to copy the wallet address that I sent to her, go on the Bitcoin blockchain, paste it there, the time she sent the money, the date she sent the money, the amount she sent, as at the time she sent it, everything will come out. Unlike banking transaction, you ask somebody, have you done sent the money? I've sent his network, it could be network, maybe it's from the bank. Oh, the money is handy. All those lies, you can't do it with blockchain. It is transparent. All you need is the wallet address and the coin that the person sent. You take it to the blockchain and boom, every single transaction that has happened on that wallet, you will see from the beginning to the end. You see why we say it is transparent and it is highly secure. All right, so it must be an open source. Some people will tell you, no, our cryptocurrency is just for a group of people. You cannot convert it to other cryptocurrencies, blah, 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 blah. Please don't put your money in or any coin like that. Okay, this is the point I was making earlier. Every cryptocurrency must have a white paper that shows the creator of the blockchain, the mathematical algorithm he used, maybe it's proof of work, proof of stake, whatever proof of whatever he used, okay? And that it's entirely decentralized and an open source. That means the price is influenced by demand, supply, and usability. Remember, I told you the value of a cryptocurrency will go up when there are activities around it. Now, another point is it must have usability. Why did you create your coin? There are some cryptocurrencies that are created just for gambling. If you go on the coin market, these are things you must be willing to, if you really want to pay attention to this space, you must be willing to research, read, and understand that coin. Somebody should not just come and tell you, okay, buy this coin, and you just put your money into it. To tell you, come and buy Tron, come and buy Dash, come and buy Ethereum, without you understanding what you are putting your money into, okay? It must have usability. Say for instance, like I said, Bitcoin is for payment gateway. Ethereum is for smart contracts. Now, because Ethereum is for smart contracts, on the coin market, not all those cryptocurrencies that you are seeing that are coins. Some of them are tokens. Tokens ride on other blockchain. They don't have their own blockchain. Now, Ethereum is for smart contracts in the sense that most tokens are built on Ethereum's blockchain. Therefore, before those transactions are made with those tokens, they need Ethereum gas to carry out that transaction. And that is a powerful tool to show that Ethereum would increase in value. So long as it is dishing out its smart contracts and people are using its coins to make payments. Now that they have launched Ethereum 2.0, we'll see what's going to happen to Ethereum. Okay? I was sharing on Saturday that 3 years ago, one Ethereum was just $15. Today, I think it's about $600 for you to buy one. All right, so Litecoin is for content development. Ripple is for across-border transaction, when you want to make big transactions, okay? Games credit, and which other one is for gambling. Those coins are made for gambling. Some coins are utility coins, some are for e-commerce, some are for, just understand the crypto you are putting your money into. All right. Now, modern day cryptography has called for KYC. Remember I said earlier that the government, so many countries, governments, they were fighting cryptocurrency because of some hidden truths. Number one, it's not subject to taxation, it's not subject to auditing. People see that it is built on the dark web, so it is used to carry out all sorts of atrocities and all of that. But today, especially in the Asian world or countries, you can see that they are adopting cryptocurrency seriously. Why? Because most exchanges now require you do your KYC, and that's why with Platin Coin, you cannot withdraw your Platin Coin if you don't do your KYC. KYC is know your customer, okay? KYC is know your customer. And Mr. Richmond, you're raising up your hand. You want to ask me a question?
No, ma, I wanted to call your attention to the screen that was not showing them.
Okay. Thank you. All right. What was I saying? KYC. All right. So now that's why with Platin Coin, you cannot withdraw your coin unless you do your KYC. Some exchanges, you cannot trade unless you do your KYC. That is know your customer. In as much as the users are anonymous, before you can carry out transactions on some exchange, most exchanges now, you have to do your KYC. All right, and so that it ensures sustainability and auditing and taxation. That's why we do KYC now. A real cryptocurrency must have gone through ICO. Just for those of us that we buy shares and all of that, we know of IPO, initial, is it public offer, and all of that. Any real cryptocurrency, okay, this is how ICO works. Some of us, we bought into ICO. I remember one that the last ICO I bought, 250,000 naira. It did not see the light of the day. Till tomorrow, that coin did not enter coin market. And there was a time there was ICO that was really raining. 2017, people made fortune. They made a whole lot of money in ICO. Let me tell you how it works. I say his initial coin offer. Let's say Mr. Richman decided to create his coin today. He needs to offer coin. People, he must have people that are willing to accept that is coin, even when they know that nothing is happening. It's not on the coin market. They just have to believe in his dream and in his vision, okay, that the coin will make it to the coin market. Now, for any ICO to be carried out successfully, it takes 2 hours and 40 days. If that coin is able to raise the amount of money that is needed, then the blockchain community will accept it. Once they accept it, it will now be listed on the coin market, just what I opened the other time. Once it is listed on the coin market, it shows that there is direct liquidity and convertibility with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. What that means is you can cash out your money back in fiat. Those that buy ICOs, they buy them very cheap. They can tell you buy 35,000 coins, maybe for $200 or $100. And by the time it makes it to the coin market, at that time, maybe it launched on the market at $1. Probably at that time, they bought it less than 50 cents or 1 cent. So people made a whole lot of money. Once it makes it there, there will be news around the coin, and those that did not buy at that time will now come on the coin market to buy from those that got involved with the ICO. I really hope you understand what I just explained. All right, then it must find a real cryptocurrency must have a system to become global payment system. If it is money, it should be spendable. If it is money, it should be spendable. Now, if you want to validate a coin, one thing is first go on the coin market and make sure it is founded. Secondly, understand its usability. Why was that coin created? And then it must be money indeed. People must be willing to accept it in exchange for goods and services. It must be spendable, or it must be relevant. It's not that you just hold it and they tell you to keep holding it where there is no activity around the coin. And of course, it must be in compliance with regulatory agencies. At this point, I would want to stop and take some questions. Let me see what the time is. If we can quickly take wallets, then we'll do that. No, we won't take wallets. We are 40 minutes gone. So let me stop my presentation and listen to your questions. I can see lots of chat here.
Good evening, man. I have a question.
Mr. Tomola, right? Is that
Tomola.
you? Yes, sir.
Tomola.
Go ahead with your question, sir.
Now, you said that
Welcome.
each cryptocurrency are built for one reason or the other.
Yes.
Abi?
Yes, please.
Okay. So I just want to ask that what is Planting Coin built for?
It's a utility coin, sir. You can use it as a payment gateway. You can use it for e-commerce, that is to shop online. You can use it for payments. You can hold it. You can trade it. That's why we call it a utility coin.
It's a utility coin.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's my question.
All right. Any other question?
Let me ask this one again, please. I was trying to introduce to somebody, and the person was raising the issue of the insecurity of all those crypto. I want to ask that what is actually the reason why some countries like Nigeria, for instance, now I don't think Nigeria accepts cryptocurrency.
Nigeria accepts cryptocurrency, and that is why we see adverts on TV where people ask you to make payments with Bitcoin.
Okay, Nigeria has accepted cryptocurrency, have you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's all right. It's all right.
And now your question is why the insecurity, right? The reason is if you are not well thought, you will lose your money. Just the way people can hack your account, your bank account, okay? People can hack anything. And that's why the next class tomorrow, I'll teach you how to secure your cryptocurrency. I'll teach you different types of wallets to hold your cryptocurrency. I'll teach you other kind of security measures you can put, all right? You can use to secure your wallet so that your crypto is safe, because it's an asset. Just the way they can hack anything, they can also hack. I've seen a whole Cryptopia and exchange was hacked. It is now that they are telling us to come and, you know, claim our assets. You understand? So anything can be hacked. If, who is talking now? Please mute yourself. Thank you. Mr. TV, mute yourself. Thank you. Okay, so I was saying that
Hello. Abola. Abola. Hello.
so I was saying, if you want to talk, just raise your hand. I will mute you. I'll ask you to mute yourself. Okay. It will make me lose my point. What was I saying? About security. Yes, I was talking about security. All right. So some people feel it's not secured because it's on the dark web. I already talked about it. Who is this person that is lowing me? Mr. James, can I hear you?
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yes. Please, I happened to join this class yesterday, and unfortunately, I came in late. It was about 5 minutes before you closed down the class yesterday. And I tried to understand what is happening in this class because I'm relatively very new, and just now I just came in about 10-15 minutes ago, and you have already started. So I don't know how I'm going to be able to follow you to understand exactly what this class and what
Is it his network or my network? Somebody should help me.
It's his own
because,
network, not yours, because we
Mrs.
can hear you clearly.
No,
Okay, so
kindly
Mr.
just mute. Kindly mute him for now. Just mute him for
I can hear
now.
you.
Okay, so Mr. James, first you should have allowed me
Yes.
finish my teaching or finish answering Mr. Somola before you.
Okay.
Secondly,
I'll wait
there's
for you.
no way I can help you, sir. The only way I can help you is to share I already shared on the platform yesterday's presentation. So get back to the person that gave you this link. You would see everything I taught yesterday. It's on my YouTube page, so you can go and see and listen to that. For today, I am recording, but I'm not going to share it because it's a free class. All right, this is outside Platin Coin. This is just me taking out time to teach you people the basics of cryptocurrency. So please try and come early tomorrow so that you won't miss out on this class. But the one I taught yesterday, I already shared the YouTube link on the platform. Someone that has the link can just drop it on the chat box for us. Mr. Awesome, if you can do that for me, I will appreciate. Or Mr. Richmond. All right, thank you, Mr. James. All right, the next question, please. So I was talking about security, right? Because it's built on the dark web and all of that. And then maybe tomorrow I'll talk about the volatility of cryptocurrency and why people are also skeptical. Like 2017, January, Bitcoin was $1,000 US. That same 2017, Bitcoin hit $20,000. People started buying at $2,000. You must know entry point and exit point of cryptocurrency if you want to hold or you just want to be a trader. Now, those that bought it at that time and Bitcoin started to tank, it went down up to $3,000 US. Won't they call cryptocurrency a scam? But the truth is they do not understand that if it hits 20,000, it will hit it again and surpass it. All right? It will hit it and surpass it. But when that will happen is what we don't know. And look at it, here we are today. Those that purchased Bitcoin 2017 December at $20,000 per coin, if they were patient enough, at least this year they would have received extra 4,000 on their transaction because Bitcoin surpassed 20,000 this year, and of course it got to 24,000. It just started dropping again. We know it will go up, probably to keep doing back and forth till we get to. I'm not a financial advisor, so don't take my word on this particular one I want to say. So it might get to let's say March or February before it will really now go down. But it's going down, maybe, well, we'll talk about that later. So that is
I have
how cryptocurrency works. That's how it works. Okay.
I have another question, ma'am.
Go ahead, Mr. Desmond.
Now, the question is that in my discussion with the person gave a scenario that, for instance, there's nobody to run to if you have issue with cryptocurrency. Like what are the issues stated? For instance, let's say that somebody has money in his crypto wallet and the person dies. If we cannot have access to his username and password, we will not be able to access that money. That money we lost. That money will be there forever. I know
Very
if
true,
once we
sir.
don't
Very, very true. This is the time where we hand over passwords to our children. That is the will. You should write your passwords in your will, sir. Because once you don't hand it over to somebody, you are losing your assets. Just like you buying a piece of land. If you don't give the document to any of your family members or they don't know, your lawyer doesn't know anything about it, that land is gone. It's just the same thing. You just need to be very careful. Okay, that's all. And then another question people ask is, oh, if any problem happens to the cryptocurrency, we don't know the CEO. That's why we're asking you to put your money in a community coin like Platin Coin. We talked to our CEO, he's flesh and blood. We know him very, very well. He's giving us, we already know the roadmap of Platin Coin, and every now and then he tells us where we are and where we are going. All right, so that would help you when you are in an ecosystem or in a community. You can understand or learn the dynamics of cryptocurrency very well. If anything happens to Bitcoin, maybe you are buying Bitcoin at $24,000 and it begins to go down. There's nobody you will hold though. Eventually you will say it is a scam, but it's not it at all. You see this Bitcoin we are talking about today, there will be a time that one Bitcoin will be 100,000 US dollars. Go and write it down today. But the truth is, the time it will hit it is what we don't know. It's just 12 years old. The time it will hit it is what we don't know.
Okay.
Let's save all that for another day.
I have my last plea.
Mr. Tomola,
Yes, Tomola, kò said that Tomola lórúkọ
Mr.
yẹn gangan.
Tomola, all right.
Kò said that Tomola, kò said that Tomola.
Oh.
Now, my plea is this video, this presentation of this night, some of us come in a little bit late, and the person I was talking to is in Canada. So, and he spoke to me, he said that when I will be coming to him again, I should come with at least understanding of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, blockchain. So now I come a little bit late. Please, I don't know if you could share the video so that we can go through it again. Please, I am pleading. Please.
No, sir, you don't have to plead. You don't have to plead. For those that know me, they know me very, very well. I'm not going to share the video, sir. I'm sorry. I'm not going to share. Yes, I'm just doing this as a giveaway to my team members so that they can understand the basics of cryptocurrency. If I'm going to do this, I'm supposed to charge money. That's another way to make money in the crypto space. I give this lecture for 2 hours and I collect minimum of $100. Okay, so that's how it works. But I can always make myself available to teach over and over and over and over and over again.
It is all right, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Please, Kike, please, why don't you just discuss with him one-on-one so
okay,
you can
so that
understand?
Others
because
can ask their questions.
Yes, because not really because of the questions, because they are also going to bring customers to this very platform. So you can still discuss with him one-on-one as well. Just speak to him later. Please don't let it slide that way. We understand you are really doing a very good job. Don't let it be like that, please. Yeah, because everybody, different time, different country, different time. So it's very hard.